Right. So this tune, Charlie, began with a guitar part that David Goodrich brought in to me. He said, "Hey, check this out." Which is cool, and the B section's cooler. The B section makes it because of that. That's so cool. And I thought, well, this is great. And you know, as often in early stages of writing a song, I just took that, played it a bunch, and then, you know, began to make kind of grunting noises. That's kind of how I roll. So, you know, that phase usually lasts a few months. And then, luckily, my buddy Paul Seabar came over to my house, actually to this room right here, and we sat at this table, and we batted stuff around. I came up with, I have it here, Blue Clay Coffee Cup. Tuesday morning, Blue Clay Coffee Cup. Thank you, Peter Knight, for the Blue Clay Coffee Cup all those years ago. And so we just went into this sort of stream of consciousness list of things that are bound to make us happy. The great Charlie Hayden, his bass playing, traveling, playing poker with friends, making up nicknames for said friends, great Irish authors. And then the choruses were more his lyrics, which would be sort of listening to me say a paragraph in prose and distilling it down to these crazy little gems of crunchy language like... draw me one more bucket of foam, or shake this jangled thicket of bones. Really just good, chewy language. And so then we had a song, and I was making the record, the kitchen radio record. So we went into the studio, and I played, you know, that original guitar part. And the great Lou Ulrich came up immediately. He just went do 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 do, which sort of defined a feel. And I think Mike Peel on drums, who's played with Lou for a long, long time, worked off of that feel, and he created this drum part that sounds simple, and is simple to an extent, but it gets very subtly more complex as it goes along. So it's a really interesting way to inject energy into a tune. You know, it doesn't speed up much and doesn't actually get much louder. It just becomes very subtly, almost unnoticeably groovier underneath, kind of a soca beat that he was playing. And Goody took that really great solo, which is very fluid. And so we made the record. Some of you probably heard that version of the tune. I love that version of the tune, but then I would go play it at my solo shows, especially at my solo shows. It came up wanting, you know, because Tuesday morning, Blue Clay Coffee Cup, window, what's the weatherman say, Charlie? And then especially the solo, I'd just kind of I felt the need to be freed from playing just those patterns and somehow deliver the kinetic energy that the four of us who made it, or five of us who played it on the record, were able to sort of impart to the material. And so, as often is the case, to free myself up, I decided to let the guitar do more of the work. So I found this tuning which is really only just G's and D's. So now, you know, I can play that Lou Ulrich part, but kind of have the finger picking going on, and it's all still there. That part feels a little freer, but I feel like I'm able to get more rhythm into it, more low end into it, and more moving parts all sort of proceeding forward at once. And so that's how I learned to play that tune live, and enjoy.